What's good? What's good, YouTube world? It's your boy Marcy's Finest, and we back with another one. Today we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna do a little story time. My first time on the boat on Hunts Point. If you know, you know. New York City, stand up. But we don't never do too much talking. Let's just get into it. Alright, so I'm gonna start from how I got on the how the situation, me getting on the boat. So I had a little situation one time with some dude, and he supposed to be the big homie. No disrespect to the blood. Shout out to all the bloods, all the real right bloods, by the way, out there. You feel me? It's poppin'. Long story short, me and the dude get into a confrontation. The nigga sends me a video of him shadow boxing at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Weird shit. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I seen where he was at. Literally like right down the block from where I live at. So I ain't brushed my teeth, nothing, y'all. I got up, threw my clothes on, let my sister, my brother-in-law know, just in case there's anybody out there, I'm going ahead, catch up. You know, like anybody out there like try to jump me and shit like that. Hold a nigga down. I put some UFC gloves on, y'all. Why I put the UFC gloves on, you asking? It's the ones with the fingers out and they got the padding. Because I knew when I was gonna hit this dude, I was gonna knock him out with the first punch. I ain't no super thug or nothing like that, but I already knew. Cause too much was going on around that time, and I was going through a lot. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna knock him out. So the reason I put the pads on my hands is because I wanted to fight. You feel me? I wanted to hit him, and I didn't want him to really feel the punch. I want him to hit me back and see what he got. So I get outside the building. I start flying down the block. Bump into him. Now, this dude's like my sister's age. Like 6 years older than me. So I pull up on him. The dude got like 3 sticks outside. All types of sizes and shit. I'm like, oh, this nigga's on some weird shit. And he had the big bottle of Henny, so I knew he was on his bullshit. I was on my bullshit. So boom, pull up to the nigga. Like, yo, what's poppin', my nigga? He pick up the stick. I back him down. I had a knife. Cause the dude supposedly known for carrying shit. And I'm saying in the hood and all that. So I ain't gonna get caught slipping, my nigga. I back out the little kitchen knife on the nigga. So he like, oh shit. I'm like, yo, what's up, my nigga? So I start running down on the nigga like, what's good? He just backing up. So my sister come. And she like, yo, let me just talk to him. Let me try to talk the situation out. Like, I'm saying, let's try to diffuse it. I'm already turned. So I'm like, you know what? Copy. Go holler at that nigga. So my sister go holler at the boy. And I'm talking to my brother-in-law real quick. But for a split second, when I turn around, my sister's almost bleeding. So when I seen that shit, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Like, I ain't hear nothing, no nothing. I pick up a stick, one of the sticks that he had on the side. The biggest stick that he had was like damn near the nigga's size, like right here. I picked that shit up and I start chasing that nigga. I wasn't even asking no questions, like it is what it is. I start chasing the nigga. The nigga fall. I rock him in the head one time. Makata! Split the ball. And I knew if I hit him again, I probably would have killed him. So I told him, yo, my nigga, do me a favor, get up. Get the fuck up out of here, my nigga. Like, I better not ever see you over here again. Boom. Nigga skates. Bounce. Couple other situations happened before that, but we're not gonna, that's for another story. So, my sister like, yo, I'm about to call the cops on this nigga. So I'm like, yo, Sue, nah, this some street shit, so that's where it's gonna stay. We're gonna leave it in the streets. When I see him again, I'll run down again. Like I said, guys, I might sound like some tough guy. I'm not no tough guy. I give it up. You know what I'm saying? I do what I gotta do when it's time to get done. So, the nigga skates, whatever. I tell my sister don't call no police, boom. About 3 days later, I'm coming home, done, drunk, high, feel me? I get to the crib at like 3 in the morning. I walk in the door, I start taking my shit off. I hear a knock on the door, boom, 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 boom. 3 in the morning. People know not to knock on my door no damn 3 in the morning. And that was my grandmother's house I was staying at that time. My dumb ass, oh, who is it? Nobody said nothing. I get close to the peephole. I'm like, yo, who the fuck is it? Like I told you, I was done. I was fried. Who the fuck is it? When I look through the peephole, it's like 5 cops. They putting the gloves on and all. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, yo, who you looking for? Because, you know what I'm saying? I already answered the door. Who you looking for? Such and such. Like, yeah, that's me. Like, what happened? Like, I don't got no warrants, no W's, no nothing. Like, what's up? So I open the door. Like, what's going on, officer? Oh, yeah, we got a warrant for your arrest. Like a warrant. Hold on. What you talking about? He like, yeah, your name is such and such, right? I'm like, yeah. He like, all right, so do me a favor, put your hands behind your back. So I'm like, yo, can I at least get my clothes? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let me get dressed real quick. Now, the good thing about that situation is that, nigga, when I took my shirt off, I was in the bathroom. So I had to go to the bathroom to retrieve my shirt. These officers was dumb cool. Like, they ain't even follow me to the bathroom, none of that. It's 3 in the morning. And my family sleeping, everybody knocked out. I go to the bathroom. I grab my cigarettes. I grab the matches. Boom. Like, yo, put them joints in the pocket. Keep it moving. Get dressed. We out of here. I get to the precinct. Once I get to the precinct, they like, oh, yeah. I'm thinking I'm going regular, you know, straight to the motherfucking shit to the back. These niggas take me upstairs. I ain't never been upstairs in my life. So I'm like, yo, what's going on here? First of all, they put me in a room. When I first got in there, they put me in a room with some dude that had just thrown this old Chinese man into the train tracks and killed him for a cell phone. That nigga was fried. He was fried. That nigga was in there just, I had to ask the nigga like 3 times, like, yo, my nigga, what the fuck you looking at, bro? Like, this nigga kept staring at me and he wasn't answering me. So then the fucking detective nigga came to the cell like, yo, you know who that is? I'm like, nah. He's like, that's the fucking guy that killed the China. I'm like, wow. I had seen that shit on the news. So, I mean, I know you're a killer and all that, whatever, what have you, but so fucking what, my nigga? So I kindly asked the officer, yo, can you please get me about this cell, my guy? That nigga's got me in here with some real tweaked out nigga, my nigga. Like, nah, bro. So, boom. The officer got me about the cell, but he was going to get me out anyway. And then they put me in a small room with glass. So I'm like, oh, I know what this is. Mind you, I was fresh because I think I went to like a party or some shit. So when I had got locked up, that's why I was like drunk and high and shit like that. I was fresh. So I start looking through the mirror like, damn, I'm flea. I look good as fuck. What's popping? Like, because I knew when they put me in that room, that nigga was on the other side of the motherfucking mirror. Because I ain't had no beef with nobody, no nothing. But then I was surprised because I'm like, nigga, you supposed to be the blood. You supposed to be the big blood. You called the cops on me? And then my sister wanted to call the cops on you. And I told her no because this is street shit. So that type of shit stays in the streets. And then the street nigga called the cops on me. I'm like, wow. Boom. So I get processed. I really, like, that's what I assumed. I really didn't know exactly what was going on. Boom. I go to bookings. When I get to bookings, it's like a lady that comes and she talks to you. A lady or a male, they like a lawyer, but something a little aside from the lawyer. And they really try to help you get out type shit. So the lady comes with the other lady, with the lawyer. So they talking, boom, boom. They like, yeah, You about to be up next, whatever. So I'm like, yo, why am I in here? So they're like, yo, you know such and such. I'm like, yeah, I know such and such. And you know this person? I'm like, yeah, I know them. Oh, they got you locked up. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. A street nigga. Like, bro, nigga, what happened to the code, my nigga? Y'all niggas is off the chain. Boom. So long story short, I close the door, Bobby. Thank you. So long story short, I go to bookings. I'm sitting in bookings. They tell me whatever the case might be. So I'm like, wow, that's crazy. I go stand in front of the judge. The first thing the judge said was like, yo, did y'all retrieve the knife? I'm like, oh, this nigga is telling like, nah. I couldn't believe it. He was trying to go all the way, trying to get me put under the jail. And the reason he was doing that, because I had some other shit that happened. I was fighting another case. And he was trying to bring them joints together and get me sent under. But what he didn't know was that nigga, that other case I was fighting was already over with. Yeah. What? That's for you. Mm-hmm. So yeah. My fault, y'all. So the nigga, yeah, so that happened. So I get in front of the lawyer, like, yo, did you retrieve the knife? Whatever. They like, no, we didn't retrieve the knife. We got the suspect. We apprehended the suspect in his house. So I'm like, oh, this nigga's bugging. Boom. They start reading a bunch of whole other shit. And they like, yeah, his bail set for $10,000. I'm like, 10,000 for what? Like, nigga, for fucking, I ain't even beat the nigga up like that. Like, I just hit the nigga with the stick over the head. Probably hit the nigga like once or twice when he was trying to like walk off and shit like that. I ain't stabbed the nigga. I ain't do none of that shit. So I'm like, yo, $10,000 bail for what? Y'all niggas got me fucked up. So boom, they put the cuffs back on me, remand him, bring me back into the joint. That shit ain't never happened to me. Usually when I go to court, like I walk out that shit on R&R type shit, you know what I mean? I go back in. Now the lawyer's there like, yo, I don't agree with the judge. You know, he on some bullshit. Judges is always on some bullshit. I only came across like 1 or 2 judges in my life that was on some cool shit, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, them niggas be waking up with straight attitudes, my nigga. Like, real nigga shit. They come to just destroy niggas' lives. That's what they there for, you feel me? So, they remand me. She like, yo, that's not fair, whatever. I have a judge that owes me a favor in a high place. Once she said that, I was like, yo, she capping. This bitch is capping. I don't mean to call her a bitch. Like, that lady, the lawyer was capping. Like, nigga, who the fuck am I for you to try to help me out? Like, nigga, I ain't nobody. So, like 2 hours later, they come with the chain gang. Y'all going to the boat. Like, oh, we about to go to the jail. So, they came, they gave us like oranges, sandwiches, and bullshit, you know what I mean? So, I wasn't really hungry. So, I offered this nigga that was sitting next to me an orange. The nigga was like 7 feet, big, solid nigga. Looked like he just came home and got locked right back up. He wasn't even on the street 24 hours type shit, like big facts. Nigga deny my shit, like, fuck out of here, nigga. I don't want no orange. My nigga like, fuck you offering me an orange. So I'm like, oh, this nigga trying to get greasy. I was like, all right, it is what it is. My nigga get on my, I mean, my little bullshit. All right, bro, it is what it is. You don't want an orange? Heard you. So we get chained together. This nigga's in front of me. I'm at the end of the chain. He fake pulling this shit. Nah, I mean, like, yeah. I'm like, yo, my nigga, stop pulling this shit, bro. Like, I don't want to fight, my nigga. I don't want no beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, we supposed to be trying to make amends, nigga. We finna sit up on a boat for a little while, my nigga. And I was going to be sitting up on a boat for like 2 months till my next court date. So I was devastated. I mean, you know, it is what it is, nigga. If I got sit up, then I just got sit up. But, nigga, don't nobody want to be sitting on motherfucking jail, my nigga. Not at all. So we get up in the joint. That nigga we get on the boat, right? The nigga that I offered the orange to, he started beefing with niggas right away. As soon as we get on the boat, he start beefing with niggas right away. He start asking, yo, can you do me? Can you do me? Niggas is shitting on him, looking at him like, nigga, you just came in here, my nigga, who the fuck is you? They start shitting on the nigga. So he start beefing with niggas like, yeah, when I get out of here, we get up top, it's on and popping. I'm like, oh, man. And we still chained up. So they looking at him and looking at me. So I'm like, if it's gonna go down, it's gonna go down, my nigga. So he looked at me. Like, yo, what you said? I'm like, bro, if it's gonna go down, it's gonna go down, my nigga. Like, we came in here together, my nigga. We gonna hold each other down, nigga. Look down on me. You some big nigga. Like, yo, you know what, little homie? I fuck with that. I fuck with you. You still got that orange? I had left that shit, though, my nigga. So, boom. We get the little ID joint. They give us the book, you know what I mean? The instructions of the jail and all that. They give us the cup, the green cup. Now, the next step is to go see the infirmary, the doctor, the nurse joint. You know what I'm saying? And after that, you going straight to wherever they going to, you know what I mean, place you at. I'm in there. I'm on the spot where you come in. I see my man from the block. He on it, coming in on the intake too. I'm like, yo, what up, Skinny? I'm like, yo, what's poppin', my nigga? I'm like, yo, bro, what the fuck you doing here, my nigga? He's like, nigga, what you doing here? He like, yo, so the nigga started telling me, like, yo, my nigga, I just left this shit, bro. Like, I'm about to have wild beef, my nigga. I told wild niggas to suck my dick before I left here, my nigga. And I'm right back here, like, not even 3 days later. So I'm like, bro, it is what it is, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean, nigga? We from the block, my nigga. I'ma hold you down, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you already know what time it is, my nigga. We on go mode, my nigga. So he like, bet. After like 20 minutes, 30 minutes pass, we chopping it up and all that. The nigga fucking, the CO calls my name. Such and such. I'm like, yeah, what's up? He like, yo, come over here. Come to the gate. So I come to the gate. He opened the gate and put me on the other side. We still on the same sides. Like, this, the joints right here, I came from this cell to this cell. My man came from this cell to where I was at. So I'm like, yo, what's going on? He like, just wait right here. So when he walk off, my man like, nigga, you about to go home. I'm like, I'm about to go home, nigga. I'm getting processed right now. Like, I'm not going nowhere, my nigga, but upstairs. So he like, bro, you about to go home, my nigga. Yo, that's what's up, my nigga. So I'm like, bro, don't hype me like that. So it was cold. He had came in with a t-shirt and a Scully. And I had like a little short sleeve sweater type thing on. Baba, close the door. Give me a second. Close the door. I had like a short sleeve sweater type thing going on. So he gave me the Scully like, yo, hey, my nigga, take that, bro, because it's brick ass outside. You going home, my nigga. That's a fact. I'm like, bro, I'm not going nowhere. So when the CO came back, he was like, yo, it's your lucky day. Such and such, just got you out of here. So I'm like, oh shit, the lawyer really went and spoke to whoever judge she had that favor for. Yo, and got my black ass up out of there. I was so thankful, so grateful. Like, that was so crazy. Big facts. And that's my first time on a boat, y'all. And I ain't never go back. Big facts. Word. We gonna end that right here because I got my little guy out to take care of. It's your boy Marcy's finally signing out with another one. Aye! What up, Sid? Sid, what's poppin'?